Hey everyone, it's the JyaBroCast, episode 39.
Ye-
It's June the 1st, 2015 when this goes up. It's June, it's hot, it's
It's
earthquake
humid.
season.
It's humid.
It is earthquakes like crazy recently here.
Earthquake Watch and Volcano Watch 2015 is among us. And I'm Matt Olson. Joining me, I've got a couple of nicknames for y'all. See, so we got Kevin, Santa's Little Helper, Herrera, or Kevin, Homecoming King Herrera.
Yeah, that's right.
How'd you know I was a homecoming king?
We all know.
Yeah.
Of course you were. Of
Yeah.
course you were.
Yeah.
Don't give me that. How'd you know?
No, seriously though.
Of
Did I
course.
tell you that?
It's an of course you were and yes. You
Yes.
have told us.
I'm not proud of that.
You should be.
That was by default.
You're beautiful
No, that was by default.
because you're just by
Class of
default.
45 seniors, and I was in the only legitimate couple.
Oh yeah. I remember it's really weird when you win like homecoming prince and then the guy that I had the nerd vote.
Oh yeah.
It was an actual couple, and then there was me, and then everyone was like, all the popular folks are like, all right, they would be perfect together, and they're voting, but I had all the scrub folk vote. There was a lot more scrub folk. There's a lot more scrub folk than pure blood rich folk in our small town. So it was like, the guy was stepping forward when the vote was at the bottom. It's like, and for the junior prince, we have. The other guy takes one step forward, Brian Adams, and I'm like, oh. I just walk forward, and you can just see,
Here's your
dejected,
seat. Here's your
dejected,
seat.
dejected. Like, oh, it's gonna be weird when I dance with your girlfriend. That's gonna be really weird because I'm actually friends with both of you.
Can I hold her butt? I am the prince.
I wanted to. She had a nice butt. Her and her twin sister. So weird their last names are different now because they got married. It messes with my brain. The Gaucher
That's
twins.
the voice of Brian Mega Mac Adams
Mega Mac.
or Brian Spine Sword Adams.
Shit. Fuck you, man. No, don't bring that up now. No one watched that video.
Brian
Brian,
New
not
paint
my
roll-
spine!
New Paint Roller.
New paint roller.
Adams.
Brian the noob roller. Dude, Splatoon, man. That's a fun fucking game. It's just a Nickelodeon video game. They got commercials all over the Japanese television and all over YouTube right
That
now.
app?
Yeah, it's basically just,
That's what you guys are talking about?
it's just running around with a bunch of paint guns. You're shooting ink, and you're a little squid demon,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just trying to paint everything so that you have more ink on the ground than the other team.
Yep. It's a shooter, but it's not like Call of Duty or anything like that.
It's a squid
It's-
shooter.
You don't
It's
really
so-
you don't get points for shooting dudes, really.
You get points for painting.
Yeah.
Your paint kills the other person, and the perfect weapon to have is just some giant fucking paint roller, and you're just running around like the steamrollers in the traditional Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game when you go up above ground and they just
Kill you in one hit.
you die instantly. It's the same thing, but it was just one-on-one, me versus Matt, and we'd run out of ink on our fucking paint rollers, like right when we're about to kill the other person, and then you just start running away because they've got a paint roller too. The most fun.
And then you get the tuna cans and you try to get the
tuna cans, yeah.
the tornadoes.
Tuna cans, you get the tuna can tornado attack, which is basically just like a
Destroys you.
phaser beam death cannon from space that just is a giant paint
Yeah, it's like
tornado that fucks everything.
Like the airstrike attack from Call of Duty, basically.
Yeah.
So it just kills from above.
It's a paint tornado airstrike, and then there's the tornado gun,
Yeah, it shoots those at people.
which shoots fucking tornadoes across the entire map in just a one-shot kill death tornado that flies, painting a nice stream of color.
So when we do the two-player mode, instead of trying to paint the area, you're trying to shoot balloons,
Yeah.
but when you have the paint roller, you can't really shoot anything because it's a ground weapon, like a melee weapon. The balloons are up in the air. It's kind of hard to get them
So you're
to.
like shaking the paint roller, and
Yeah.
where it spits paint. Such a stupid fucking game, but it was the most fun. Today was the first of maybe many, who knows, of Matt beating me at video games.
In your
And
face.
And then me, yeah, basically, yeah,
That's what we call it, in your face.
in your face. And episode 1 of In Your Face was Splatoon Nidhogg.
Which we'll talk about that. It's sort of PS4 basically. It's like two like kind of like stick figure dudes, and they have swords, and you're just trying to stab each other. And so when you stab someone, then you run to the next screen, and it's like 8 screens long, the whole map. And you're trying to get to the far end. It's kind of like football, where you're trying to get to the end zone. But it's so quick and so fast paced. Basically, you stab someone, and then they suddenly respawn, stab you back, and it's this kind of tug of war action.
Yeah.
But you do like dive kicks, and then my favorite technique is like you knock them out, and then you stand on top of them, and you can rip out their spine, and that becomes a new sword.
This motherfucker. On 4 separate fucking occasions, he could have just walked into the next room and won, but he'd knock me down, steal my fucking spine, and then go and win.
Damn.
And he'd stab me with this. It was so good at stealing my spine that if he had just killed me normally with the sword, I was okay with that. Like I'm losing, but I'm losing to the sword like a good gentleman's fight. Instead, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna throw my sword, then punch you, and then rip your spine out," and then the sword boomerangs back and stabs you in the face.
And it's like so funny because there's like a million swords. Like it's like we die in the same area like 20 times.
Yeah,
All this
a few
blood,
times.
bleed blood, and then all these like swords on the ground.
Blood and spines everywhere.
So like I threw all my swords away, and there's all these swords on the ground. I could just grab one and stab him, but instead I just choose to rip out his spine.
Yeah,
Bring me your spine.
yeah, basically, yeah. It was not. It's funny now.
It's basically what Optimus did in that second movie when he
Yeah.
just his face,
Give me your
right?
face.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was exactly that. It was him punching me, and then my spine was gone, and then
Spinal delivery service from Brian.
it was
Spinal Tap.
basically, yeah. And then there's just a bunch of areas that are really good choke points. There's moments to where it's just he's standing up on this ledge, and I have to jump up there and try to kill him, and the door is behind him to go to the next place, and he's just standing there
So
with
we
his sword
reenact the Star Wars Episode 3 scene with Obi-Wan and Anakin.
every time.
Right.
Every time.
I have the high ground, Anakin. It's impossible.
And it was legitimate fact. The high ground, you just stand there with the sword, and you jump up and get stabbed in the face, and it's like, oh great, I can't. I have to kill you before this screen, so that I don't fucking just get insta-gibbed by you. And then he'd kill me on that shit, and then he'd run to the next screen, and I'm standing in a doorway, and the doorway would block any high hits and mid hits, so I'm just standing with my sword on low in case he rolls in to try to steal my spine, just poke him in the face. And so there's 2 areas on this one screen that are just drenched in blood. And there's spines everywhere because this prick just steals my fucking spine at any moment's notice. He's a god of spine theft.
It's like Spinal from Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
Or no,
whatever that-
or Scorpion. Rip out your spine.
Yes, it is exactly that. It is Scorpion, it's not Sub-Zero.
Yeah. And then it's like the best part of the whole game though is because when you get to the end, there's like this giant worm thing that comes up and just chomps you. And then
Yeah.
you're a winner.
That's it. You fight someone all the way to the end to get to a room full of people cheering, and then you just jump into a chasm, and a giant pink unicorn death worm just bites you.
The sound
That's it.
effect.
That's the actual sound effect. You hear like, "Roar," and it comes flying in. And that's it. And you win. Winner! Written across the screen.
What's this shit called again?
Nidhogg. Nidhogg.
Mm.
It's basically like if Homestar Runner made a video game.
Well, they did make a video game. A couple
A
video
lot.
games.
They made a few, but it's like if you put if you put a faster processor on all those old Homestar Runner video games, it's what it looks like. It's just this real shitty graphics, so fast
I
paced.
see the unicorn worm thing.
The unicorn worm, dude, it's so ridiculous. But a few of those times, like the game will last 1 minute, 2 minutes at tops, and then for a few times there, it was
Like 7 minutes, 8
livid,
minutes.
like 8-minute battles, 35 deaths each, 2 suicides. It's like, fuck. Try to drop kick and you miss and you just fall down a hole and die.
Or it's the cloud level where if you stand on it too long, you'll fall through the cloud.
Yeah, and those clouds disappear real fast. Real fast. I'd stand there with a sword and Matt stopped for a half second. He would just went through the floor. And then I just run, try to jump it, miss the jump, fall through the same hole. Fuck. It's just too much. It's too simple, but it's perfectly fun. Very good. Same with that fucking dropkick game.
Oh, dive kick.
Dive kick.
The fighting game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jump.
Or you do his dive kick.
Jump and kick. Dive and kick, I guess. If I have anything to say, is that what Jafale sucks dick in that game. He's the worst.
He's the one whose head gets bigger.
It's a huge ass head when he wins, but his kick is so weak. It's just a shitty drop kick. I guess it's a good counter kick. I don't know. If someone comes flying in to kick you, you can jump higher than them and insta kick real fast, but it's so weak. It's no powerful kicks.
And we also played Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Which you hated until you discovered your muse.
Yes. I was so I don't even like Smash Brothers because people are too good at Smash Brothers in this country. Everyone is too good at everything. And so I'm like, no, I don't want to walk down that path of depression because I'm just going to get my ass handed to me by every character ever. But then I noticed that the new Smash Brothers has Little Mac from Punch-Out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so I was like, all right, I'm just playing this one character this entire time. And so I'm just running around as this little boxer dude. He's so fast. He's so fast. But it was very fun. And then you get the power-up orb, and he becomes like a Hulk. So I was like, yeah, Mega Mac. Every time I turned into Mega Mac, I'd be like,
Savage.
yeah, Mega Mac gonna punch your face.
And play as Duck Hunt Dog, you get so pissed.
Duck Hunt Dog was fuck Duck Hunt Dog, man.
Fuck you, dog. Get your dog.
Don't get you. Go on, get. Go on, get, dog, get. Get out of here.
And play as Peach, and you're like, woman, get it here.
Come here, woman, I'm gonna punch your face. I'm a professional fighter. I'm allowed to beat women. It's okay. It's not okay, but it is okay because you have money. Curse this world we live in. Mega Mac, punch women, rah, and dogs. Just a horrible human being, Mega Mac. Punching animals. Kirby, he's an alien. You can punch him. That's fine. Will Smith did it. Welcome to Earth.
And we also watched football.
Yeah. I made that mistake like 100 times. We were watching the Arsenal game at 1 in the morning, and Arsenal was handily winning. So Matt was like, well, it's time to go, after he woke up. Because we were watching football. The only reason I was awake is because I was just making fun of everything the whole time.
Yeah.
One of the guys there seemed pretty keen on my commentary. He said that the BBC should hire me because I would make football interesting for the layman. And I was like, thanks, man, I appreciate it. The yellow team is kicking it to the blue team, and Richardson has the ball.
Dude, you forgot, don't you remember the video I took when we were at the gym just being bored as fuck? When you're...
Oh, the fucking guy who just stop at, the 75% of the court and just shoot the threes, and he was one for
it was
8.
you, me, and Carl were just chilling at the gym, and, they're playing, some pickup games, and we were just like, fuck, I guess we're never gonna play, so Brian, go. And then John Madden showed up too. I think I still have that video on my computer.
John Madden, man. Oh,
What
you
if
see?
you called somebody named Yukon or some shit like that? You're like, whatever shirts they were wearing, you're like,
Yukon was 0 for 7 for half-court three-pointers, but he finally made one because fuck passing, man. Fuck passing. And dribbling. He just caught the ball off the rebound, would turn around and shoot a big-ass three-pointer and miss it. And Yukon, will he pass it? Of course he won't. And there's another air ball. That is 3 in a row.
when will
What do
he?
you think of that, John? Well, the first 4 balls that he threw at least hit the rim. The last 3. That's more of a, who's that? It's like a Charles Malone. Carl Malone. Like Carl Malone mixed with John Madden. Charles Malone. John Malone. Well, you see, he's gonna throw the ball, and it's gonna not go in the hoop. Percentage-wise, he should just not touch the ball, and his team will have a better chance of winning.
That shit's terrible. Knuckleheaded terrible.
This is sports being talked about by a person who doesn't really know sports, but knows sports well enough to know that something good is happening on the screen at the moment. Oh, that's a good thing for the yellow team. The yellow team just scored some points. And the yellow team kicked another ball, and that's a good ball. That was a good kick. Bounced it off the pipe, the top pipe. Which in ping pong, when you get a point off the net or off of the like skirt of the table, and it's just one of those bullshit points, you naturally will apologize. Oh man, I'm sorry about that. I don't like winning off those cheap points. But in your heart, it's like, fucking right. Now I'm up by 3. But on the outside, you got to be like, dude, I'm sorry. But on the inside, you're like, how can I keep doing that? How can I keep doing that? One shot. Kevin was real good at those. Accidentally perfect. But yeah, oh shit, yeah, I had a ping pong tournament with some of my coworkers just recently. We ordered, or one of our coworkers is from the area. She's actually born and raised in the Sakura City nearby place, and so she just will round the corner and be like, hey, let's just rent out the city gym, and they've got ping pong tables and basketballs and volleyballs and stuff. We can just have fun. And so we had a 6-hour-long ping pong tournament, and we just did King of the Hill like we would do, to where it's like 5 points, and if whoever gets 5 points first gets the king side of the table, and it's just a rotation on the other side of the table. And I was king for like 30 games in a row, and then everyone just assumed that I was going to keep winning, so one guy beat me because he was just being a poop dick. Just making so many funny jokes. He was just talking to me like Sean Connery. It's like, Adams, you fail yourself. You've got no ability. Truly, you're inhumane. And then he just slammed like wicked fast spikes past me. And I'm like, where was this technique of yours? How did you get so good? You've beaten us for 30 games. Our rage combined are in these slams. Like my whole day was ruined. I'm not going to be able to score a single point now because I'm laughing the whole time. So he beat me. But it was real fun. And so they crowned an MVP, and I was the MVP that day. So I feel pretty good about that. And I want to say thank you, Kev. Thanks for all the ping pong training.
I didn't do shit. I'm horrible at ping pong.
Well, that's because you would play ping pong with your super amazing grandfather, so you're like, I know what good is. I'm not good. He just beat professional Korean athletes like a Superman. He's a monster. My grandfather's amazing. I want to meet your grandpa, man.
We gotta go to Okinawa one of these days then.
I'll get a
Or
canoe.
you can just go over there and then just be like, hey, I'm Kevin's friend Brian. He said I could stay at your house. And my grandma would be like, oh, are you hungry?
Yes. Feed me everything. Throw all the knives away. I only need spoons and forks from now on. I went over to my white friend's house, and he had forks and knives, and it was like I was eating with one hand. It makes so much sense. Knives are useless. Just cook your meat so you don't need to cut it, man. Stupid white people can't cook for shit.
Yeah.
So I'm caught up. Oh, I won a gotti gotti.
Do you actually get a reward for that?
Yep, you can go and get a free one
Anywhere or where you bought it?
anywhere. Anywhere that they sell gotti gotti. Yeah.
Did you claim it?
Yeah, I went back to the store that I bought it from, and I was like, I bought this here, and the guy was like, holy shit, people don't really win those. It's very rare, and I'm like, I've won like 5, and he's like, what? I'm like, well, I've been eating them religiously for 3 years, so
Well, not only
Yeah.
that, but like you actually pay attention to it.
yeah, I'm like, fuck, just throw the stick away.
I don't even know what that looks like.
It's
Wait, no, I did win one. I won one in Kobe, but yeah, they didn't give me one.
what?
In the Shokudo?
What?
Yeah, man.
No, that's bullshit.
Now
I
because
won.
you won, I want to try to win.
Well,
I'm buying gotta like every day.
it does take. In 3 years I've won 5 times. So they don't come often, and I do almost eat one every single day.
But you need a lot more because it's hot.
I'd say the problem with Gotti Gotti is like you buy it and then you go outside, and if it is over 19 degrees, it's gonna melt before you get home.
That's why I eat it on the street. People look at me
Yeah.
weird, and I'm like, fuck you.
That's
it's
over
hot.
like 2,100 days. So 5 out of 2,100.
Pretty good odds.
Daitai ataranai.
No, those are pretty good odds.
As opposed to like trying to win the lottery or whatever.
Well, those commercials on TV are making me think about it. Because you're supposed to go, it's like a tradition. You go to the lottery once a year, and you lose or win, and it's just a fun thing to do. Some families, everyone gets one lottery, then they all whip their numbers out, and I don't know how Japanese lottery works, but it's like, if one number matches, you get $10. If 2 number matches, you get like $60 or things like that. I don't know.
Sorry, man. I meant to say 1,100. Sorry.
That's all
I
right.
thought you said 5 years. I'm just saying. Got ahead of myself.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm ahead of the curve right now, so I'm probably not going to win for another 2 years.
So yeah, you're looking at like 0.04% chance.
Yeah. And that's just the normal ones. If you get the Gatti Gatti Kun Rich, and you win one of those, you can get like a free T-shirt, and like
Well, you can't eat a T-shirt.
yeah, but
Oh, you could.
Dumb.
how sick would that be? Like it's a shirt that's like yeah, I won Gatti Gatti, and I'd wear that every day,
That's true.
every day.
That would be worth rocking.
I would just walk into a store and be like, yeah, I want a Gatti Gatti Kun Rich. Yeah.
Hey, Brian. By the way, you remember the Oguri Keiko lady, right?
Yeah.
Well, this is her company. You can see it on the internet. It's
Oh
called
my
Sumo.
gosh.
These are
She's-
super bomb, and
She's
they're
making
like
rusks right now.
They're fairly good price.
Nice.
1,000 yen for a box, and they're delicious. So
Oguri Keiko.
I'll try to order one and send it your way, and one to you, Matt, also,
Okay.
just to so you can try them out.
Just a lovely woman.
To support this shit. She missed a lesson and then came that same day later to give it to me.
Rusk.
I'm really hungry.
Who made rusk? Rusk.
I don't even know what rusk means.
It's like a really hard cracker.
It's
Rice.
really dry bread. It's just bread that's been seasoned and left out, or they cooked it in an oven.
Is it like
Yeah,
is that the
usually
name of the
one
actual
half,
thing though?
Someone, do we have any viewers? Q&A, click. A question that can be answered. Oh, Luke Westwood, first time here, loving it, lol. Hey, Luke. Do you know what rusk is? If you can find that for us, put a Wikipedia link or something. We could Wikipedia it, But you seem like you're chilling, Luke. Wherever you're from. Are you from Westwood?
Where they make the Command and Conquer games.
God, that's such a good game.
They don't make those anymore. Like I think the Westwood like went out of business.
Because
EA.
StarCraft happened.
Well, StarCraft happened even when Command and Conquer was happening.
Yeah, my dad liked Command and Conquer more because he's like, it's so real.
Whatever happened to Command and Conquer for real?
They tried to hop on the first-person shooter bandwagon with Command and Conquer Renegade. That's a fun fucking game.
Well, I remember like a year ago, Robert and I were playing. Oh my God! Whatever happened to Robert? I'm so sorry, brother. Let me go hit him up right now.
How them planter peanuts, Kevin?
These are not peanuts, bruh.
Are they cashews?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, cashews are real healthy for you. They got good oils in them.
Halves and pieces.
Apparently, but these are salted.
You got favorite flavored of like nut, like
Honey
salted
roasted.
versus honey roasted, or
Honey roasted peanuts, man. Southwest, all day.
Honey roasted peanuts? What are the ones that are kind of salty? They're like covered in kind of this orange salty powder. Is that that's not honey roasted, is it?
might be.
Actually,
but they're not sweet.
I take it back.
They're very, very salty.
Peanuts.
Filipinuts?
Mhm.
They're called Filipinuts?
No, Filipino peanuts.
Oh. They should be called Filipinuts, I think. Is that a good... You need to start a company in the Philippines and call them Filipinuts. Filipinuts?
Peanuts, peanuts, yeah.
Pinoy
Be
peanuts.
like-
Oh, shit!
P-I-N-U-T-S.
Pinoits.
but with the accent, it will just sound like penis.
Pinoy penis? So it'll be like Pinoy penis. Would you like some Pinoy penis? Dude, no, that's that's a company you're gonna make, and you're gonna be
You like the peanuts.
you're gonna be a bajillionaire, and then on the back of Pacquiao's trunks, it'll have Pinoy peanuts, and it'll be in a clearly making fun of its own accent. Would you like a little bit of Pinoy peanuts? And then you could walk around the Philippines, or as I can't say correctly, the Philippines, maybe.
No, I don't know how to say it. The Filipino. I don't know. I say P-I.
PI. Go to PI, give them the peanuts. Would you like some Pinoy peanuts? That has to happen now.
Well, this isn't a private conversation, so someone else can take this idea and run with it.
It's live, so you don't have time to like buy the.
We can't trademark it, we
domain
can't
name.
patent it. Nothing, yeah.
Hey, that's a good idea. Get on that.
Nope, that's for
Somebody.
free. Yeah.
Somebody.
Someone else
Free
has that dream.
As long as you say sponsored by Jabroni.
Sponsored by Jabroni.
Or
Peanut
Jabroni,
peanuts.
sponsored by Pinoy Peanuts.
Sponsored by Pinoy peanuts. Everyone should eat my Pinoy peanuts. Sorry. Luke, have you found anything about Rust yet? You still listening?
There's still 0 viewers.
We had a question, but it was a long time ago. It was like, first time, but loving it. Lol. +1 for you, sir. +1 for you. Alright, what else?
I bought a lot of AKB CDs.
You did.
Seriously, how many?
I
You
bought 10.
bought 10. Okay, 10. That's less than normal, but
But I
That's
make
a
less
lot.
money than normal, so now I have to control myself.
I think
Wait,
now
How much is one CD though, for real?
20 bucks, 1600. Jesus.
It's just a single too, so it's like 2 songs, 3 songs on it. But CD and a DVD. You get
Oh,
the
okay.
music videos and shit on one.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay, that's
that's
fair. That's fair.
yeah.
Because we spent what, like 1,100, Brian, for 4 songs. From Natsuki or whatever.
She's getting so famous. She's becoming
Her
so
last name, God damn it. So sorry.
Her last name's Natsuki. First name's Ray.
Oh, I was gonna. Okay. So then I almost said Ben.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
From time to time. I sent her a message on Mother's Day, and I was like, hey, you go out there and you sing that song. And then she was like, oh my God, Brian. And I was like, yeah. I'm sure everyone that's a fan of yours said the same thing. But
I said it.
you're so beautiful. I love you. No shame.
I still remember how good you smell.
So good.
It's funny how
She's actually gonna be back in Mordia, dude. She's gonna be back in Mordia on
how
the
does it come up
17th.
this way?
Hmm?
To come up. What is it? California way. Fuck, I forgot how they said it in South Park.
California way?
Head on up California way, where they got the internets.
I gotta go up to California way.
Oh, California.
Let us know. Let us know when you get there. How? You won't have any internet. And I wish, like, it's so funny, but when I lived in Korea and I didn't have a phone connected to internet in any single way at all, I had no phone, no internet. It was like I was walking around in the 80s. It was crazy.
Were you strutting at least?
I was strutting a bit, but it was like,
Oh, sorry, you said 80s. My bad.
yeah.
I was gonna be like, well, you can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. Music loud and women want me kick the mouse. Was both. Now it's all right. It's okay.
The worst part is I couldn't even listen to that because I don't have any music downloaded to my phone. So I'm just walking around listening to beeps and people probably speaking very kind and nice words to each other, but it sounds like they're about to get into a fist fight.
Right? Because Korean is a very hard-sounding language.
So I was really like, man, everyone seems pretty uptight.
Like powerful consonants.
So powerful.
So powerful that makes you go.
And then when, and then that sound.
We'll never be able to imitate that.
Nope.
It's like a predator.
Matt, if you just meet like a native Korean speaker, or listen to two native Korean speakers talk.
And then one of them says something really good or really bad, the other person will just be like,
Some noise just emanates from like, I don't know, like their throat somewhere. They must have like something. It's not. It's like a air and a glottal stop happening at the same time. Like a.
The Chinese sounds really, like, sharp sounding.
Depends on where in China, right?
Just like certain words, certain parts of it just sound like really like I can feel them piercing. Like it's weird how it sounds. Nope.
Oh fuck! I forgot to type in Korean. Where are my consonants at?
Where? What have you been up to, Brian? What have you been working and
work,
playing?
Playing League of Legends. A lot of my coworkers play League of Legends, and so I started to play with them. But yeah,
How's that going?
we can't win together, but we can win separately. Like I'm not good enough to carry them, but at the same, if we play together, then my game is full of people that are at their level or lower.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have like weaker teams overall. So I'm a good team player if my team knows what they're doing. Good, but I'm not good enough to lead a team of people to victory yet in that game. So if I get really fed and I get really strong, I'm not able to disperse my strength across the map very well, and we end up losing. But it's crazy. So if I play with my coworkers, it's just fun. It's really fun, but we lose every time. So it's like, I'm going to get super fed and then lose. And it's just like, oh, man, sorry I couldn't carry you guys. And they're like, oh, it's okay. And it's just that over and over again. But other than that, I found a boxing gym in Utsunomiya, but it's $130 a month.
Is
And,
there a city gym?
hmm?
Like, are you like a boxing gym? You said, sorry.
It'd be a boxing gym, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll go to I could go to a boxing gym. There's a boxing gym, and then there's a kickboxing gym. And if I do kickboxing, I'll be shredded beautiful in a minute. But I'm also deadly terrified of ruining all the joints in my knees and hips. Because I don't want to get kicked in the hip and then have to go to Kenta so he can put me back together.
I feel bad because I forgot to invite him.
There's still time. There's still time.
That's true, but I don't know what the schedule is gonna be. Still.
Me either.
All right, guys.
But yeah,
Apparently, my mom's burst fern, is coming in tomorrow.
ooh, burst friend.
Yeah, the lady who came to our graduation. I don't know if you met her. Probably not.
I only saw you, man. You showed up for a little bit and gave me the drop on the sitch. Then you're like,
Oh,
all right,
yeah.
here's a hug. I might never see you again. And I was like, all right, man. Love you. Me and Joey just eating hella good food. Then a whole bunch of kids wearing Homer Simpson shirts just start crying. Those kids are bomb, man. I'm glad. Got a group of kids of people still like me from AUAP. They don't talk to me that much, but man, they try hard to hang out at least. They've already planned, like, possibly coming to Tochigi and shit even, like, it's pretty hardcore friendship they got. But hopefully next week, go down, hang out, give your brother a high five and like Meiji chocolate bar,
And
a $10 gift certificate to Macy's, and a bunch of condoms. I think the condoms thing's a good idea. I hope he's not watching.
you might need this in somewhere.
You might need this somewhere. Although you're going to go to a place that'll have your size condoms, but just remember, take these and just feel like a champion. When he's like, oh, it doesn't fit, babe. I'm sorry. And she'll be like, oh my god, his dick's so big.
Our viewers are like, Brian's talking about Kevin's brother's penis size?
Yes. Yes, I am. Because when I was at his house, his mom did. And
What?
So now I know that it's
His mom did what?
your mom talks about your brother's penis.
Oh yeah, it's weird, right?
Yeah. And I was like, all right. She's like, oh, I know Stefan has a big penis. I know my boys.
She doesn't even sound like that.
I know my boys has a big penis. I can't do your mom, man. I don't know her accent.
She doesn't have one.
I know, but she does have one. But she doesn't
My
have
grandmother has one.
one.
Every time I call her, Keb. Hello, anak. Anak meaning child in Filipino or Malaysian, apparently.
Oh.
I'm assuming they come from a similar. Yeah.
Good stuff. So, I really like my job. I work at 4 separate schools. One of the schools I work at's really big, and there's like 40 students to a classroom, and a lot of them don't listen. So that's really stressful. But
Listen to me.
the other 3 schools I work at are very small schools, and so the kids have to be good, because if they're not, I can tell and I can help them more. And I'm used to working in small classroom situations, so it went from Nova to where people, I guess, wanted to learn English, so that's why they went to Korea, to where you better learn English because we're paying a lot of money. And now I'm going at elementary school Japan, to where the teachers are like, we have to teach English now, so my English is not very good, so I don't feel comfortable teaching English. You do it. But my company that I work for is like, we're trying to focus on team teaching, so don't let that teacher run away. They have to become a better English teacher, because eventually we want to not need ALTs anymore, kind of thing. Like most of the Nordic countries, everyone speaks English so well because the teachers have such a strong grasp on the second language that they don't need help anymore. If we can create that atmosphere in Japan as well, eventually my job will become unnecessary, and then I can become famous somehow. Yeah.
Somebody told me I should be a comedian in Japan. I don't know why. I don't remember what I told them. I think it was today. Holy shit, I have bad memory.
What's your bit?
I have no idea. I totally forgot just now. Wow.
God damn it, Kevin.
It's just like our fucking joke that we'll never
Fucking.
remember. Brian,
Fucking.
that goddamn joke. That
Fucking.
goddamn joke. It was gold. It was lightning in a bottle. God damn it.
Never again.
While you're thinking, how about I was told I should have a variety show where I go to clothing stores and talk about these clothing that I don't know anything about.
And then wear it.
Yeah, wear it. Well, it's like, because I was in Shibuya last Monday,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, is this a skirt or a dress? And then my friend's like, that's a tube top. I'm like, what the f?
What the hell?
Yeah, that's how I'm like getting
What's
so
a tube
angry.
top look like then? It looks like a skirt?
It's like a tube top skirt or whatever.
Well, you mean like it's just like fabric, a fabric cylinder without...
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? Also, I guess apparently they're like filming like some other show. Like we were in like H&M in Shibuya, and there was like 4 just random people, like camera crews going around, and they were like, it's like some show where basically they, it's like a model and like comedian or something. They had to pick out some clothes based on like color.
Yeah,
Oh, I think I know that show.
Yeah, I guess that's the show they were doing.
Holy shit, man. They got like 3 really famous fashionistas, and then
Yeah.
the one comedian who makes them have to pick a color. And if someone else has picked the same color, and it's like if they get there first with the green thing, or if it's a certain type of clothing, so someone picked a top that's orange, so the other person can't pick an orange top or orange anything, so they have to go to the next color.
Mhm.
And there's not enough colors for everybody. There's only 3 colors if there's 4 people, and etc. etc. So if you're too slow to pick your outfit, then you don't have an outfit and you're naked.
Good.
Yeah. For a lot of the people that do that show, yeah. If I go by my misogynist penis thoughts.
Oh, goddamn it, I can't believe I bought this.
What'd you buy?
Well,
Filipino
you guys know,
penis.
if you guys know anything about me these days, I have a new addiction. And remember how you were talking about making a book club about it?
Well, okay.
Well, I just bought the first 5 books. On
I guess I said book
on
club
my-
like in the idea, not
No, I know, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, but I literally just bought the books. The first 5.
I How many books are there?
I don't know. Apparently, there's supposed to be like 7 for a for the Game of Thrones series,
Mm.
and like I'm already caught up in the. What the hell happened?
I'm sorry. I don't have very much food in my house, so my dinner was just like 600 grams of kimchi, and I just farted so bad that I need to get out of my own room. So I'm gonna go. You keep talking, but I gotta get up and get away from this area for a bit.
Gonna take a break.
That's so bad. Holy shit. I'm never gonna get married, man. No one's gonna live with that. Fuck, I can't even live with that. Jesus. Oh, it tasted like roast beef.
What?
Well, that's what you had for dinner yesterday.
So, yeah, it's roast beef and kimchi.
I had roast beef yesterday before the earthquake.
Dude.
We had it after. Like, we were sitting down at this, like, Dutch oven restaurant.
What were you like on ground level or like upstairs?
Upstairs, but, like, we're literally sitting down, and, like, it's like Brian felt like he bumped his head, and then, like, I felt like I bumped the table. Everything is shaking.
Dude, it freaked me out a little bit when I hate the fact that if you guys get the app from Yahoo, it'll notify you about like when earthquakes are happening, right? And you
Yeah.
can set like the notifications to like your specific region. So like I get a notification at 8:24, and it's like, oh, Shindo 4, which is Shindo meaning the shaking level in Japan, right? And I was just like, oh, okay. And so I waited for it. And I noticed that my hand was swaying, but I wasn't moving my own hand. And I was like, oh, that's weird. And then it's just slowly rocking, right? And then my buddy notices it, and he's like, whoa, you feel that? And I'm like, yeah, man, I've been noticing it. I haven't said anything since it started. And then I get another notification like a minute and a half later. It says Shindo 5 strong, and I'm like, oh, shit. And then it starts going. Because I'm on the 6th floor of Mito Station building.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, oh, what the fuck? And, like, the walls were shaking. Like, in the restaurant, they were shaking. So I didn't freak out until I saw the little kids, with like, the family with little kids, like, all the kids were under the table. And then all of us were like, all right, well, we're no longer hungry, so we're out. But yeah, so yeah, my addiction is Game of Thrones. And I didn't want it to be, but my coworker, Joe, he's looking at you, buddy. He freaking told me to download this app that is like Hulu and Netflix for free. I mean, and on Android, and so I started watching it, and I haven't stopped. And now I just bought the books, because why the fuck not? I need to read anyways. Apparently reading's good for you. Just kidding, it's really good for you, especially vocab.
Yeah. When I was reading my H.G. Wells books, I'd have to stop every now and then to, like, I want to make sure that I understand the actual meaning of most of the words. Like, I've got a guesstimate. Like, I understand if it's a good word or a bad word. Like, if it's a positive or a negative, but I don't know the extent to how positive or how negative a word could be. So I would have to look them up on my dictionary. And it was always very interesting. Like, this word means that if the person was slightly slimy, you wouldn't want to touch them. It's like, oh, okay. Very, very accurate English by H.G. Wells. To where our minds are so simplified. He's just a piece of shit. Could just be anything. This is just a mean person, a violent person. Could be anything. He's just a piece of shit, man.
Who?
No one. But just as an example. What does he do? Man, he just does that shit, man. He's just doing a bunch of shit.
This question from Mike Perth. Why does Brian kind of look like a potato?
How come you guys can see questions? Oh, there they are.
Why does Brian kind of look like a potato? Dude, I don't know. I eat mostly meat, so I would hope that I would look at least like a pig. But a potato, fuck. Do I look kind of like a potato, guys? Potato.
Hate is gonna hate. Love is
At
gonna.
least not walnut.
I don't even want. Wanna be above. I want to.
That's another joke.
That is one of the inside jokes.
It
Damn,
doesn't even make sense.
it doesn't.
It's inside joke, but even it doesn't even make sense.
This is Brian to his woman of the moment. This is Brian. He's a fucking walnut. And she's like, "Oh, nice to meet you." And I'm
I
like,
don't think this is your name. Just say this is walnut.
"Yeah, he did. He just said this is walnut." I was like, "Nice." Fuck. I'm a bit potato-esque right now. I haven't had. I ate some potatoes yesterday. Maybe you are what you eat. So I should look like kimchi right now. I smell like kimchi right now. I feel like I ruined this chair. Like,
I don't even know that.
like,
It's like permanently stained.
I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning and my chair's just gonna just have eyes and they'll just be looking at me.
God damn you.
What did you do to me? And I'll be like, chair, I'm sorry. Just
Like an angry wife after pregnancy. Look what you did.
just
to me.
silence.
Look how you ruined my body.
She's holding the baby in her right arm instead of her left arm. It's a sign of possible post-mortem or whatever, post-natal depression.
Seriously?
Yeah, because you naturally want to hold the baby in your left hand.
Why?
I don't know.
For women or just for people
Just
in general?
in general, like most mothers, healthy mothers will hold their baby in their left, like 80 to 85, 90%.
You mean like the head is on the left shoulder?
So yeah, so the head is under the left shoulder, and you're holding it like this. It's
Really?
normal, yeah.
I thought they would just use their strong arm.
Me too. But if you look at almost any picture of people holding babies,
Yeah, I think when you think about it, that's interesting.
it's like this.
Just for that sake, I'm gonna hold him in my right arm if I ever have a child or a
How
dog.
do you clap? Like, do you clap into your left hand or into your right hand?
I didn't know
Clap in
you
my right
clapped
hand.
in. I didn't know you clapped. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I
Clap into
into
a hand.
Or just like the Japanese clapping style, which is just fucking parallel to each other.
Wait. We gotta make sure they're lined up accurately. It's the shittiest clapping I've ever heard. It's just like it's clapping meat together. It doesn't make sense.
What was it you're talking about? Those the after clap?
Yeah. We
I didn't realize that was a thing.
they put the fucking afterclap in Webster's dictionary, and it's after clapping, and it's after everyone has finished clapping, one person fucking does that. One clap.
It's always me or Steven or Nathan in our family.
One of us three, so you guys are just fighting for who
Yeah,
does it.
seriously, we'll just be like, fuck, god damn it. And then someone's like, and I'm usually the first to back out because just shame.
It's a waste of time.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Remember when Steven and his friend Matt were juking people in Akihabara?
You walk straight into a person, then juke him out.
Yeah, and there's like an old guy who like nearly like
He almost killed him.
peed himself or whatever.
Yeah. Like, Steven, like, this is when he was starting to play foot.
We're gonna take another break.
Jesus.
He's not gonna help you today. Not with that foul odor.
Oh my god.
Where did you get 600 grams of kimchi?
It's called manman kimchi. It's just a little
Oh, it's
jar.
the big oh, okay, the jar. Sorry.
It's a little. I'll show it to you. There you go.
Oh, it's an actual. Okay, it's a jar.
Yeah. Well, it's a plastic jar, but it's 800
No.
grams.
Okay.
And it was going bad, but kimchi's already naturally gone bad, but it was going worse, I guess. So
Now your body's just fighting it. Get that lemon water detox.
it wasn't bad, but it was reaching that little level of like, this is a bit more sour than it should be, but not poisonous yet.
Come on, dude. They have like 100-year-old kimchi.
Yeah. Good luck with that. This month old after buying it, kimchi has given my stomach the run for its money, and this chair is warm. Yeah. No, it's not good.
Fuck nuclear power.
Shit. Oh God, no.
Never
I just said, oh. No. Oh, I don't want to smell it. I don't want to smell it. Oh, Jesus. We gotta wrap this thing up, guys.
Okay, let's wrap it up then. Good.
No, but Matt, you didn't do your bit.
What? What bit?
We only heard about you buying a bunch of CDs. What did we do all day today, Matt?
Oh, yeah, we talked about that in the beginning.
But we didn't talk about all the
We played
games.
video games. We talked about all the
Yeah,
games.
you did.
Well, we didn't talk about the one game.
Yeah, you did.
Dive kick?
Yeah, he did.
We
Bro,
talked
lately.
about like 3 games.
Yeah.
Like the first like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Dude, how do you not remember
Yeah,
these
you said Jeff Bailey sucked.
Oh, I did.
The fart stance.
No,
is
dude,
just
it really fucked
sending
me
him,
up.
Yeah,
sending
that's a
him
brain
back,
fart.
sending him back.
The fart became a brain fart.
Ha. Yeah. No, like I'm about to murder myself. We were making the joke that like we were gonna eat these Dutch ovens and then they were gonna become real Dutch ovens later, and now I'm real nervous to use a blanket because if I use a blanket tonight and I get a couple of these,
Sleep on your left side.
What?
Because your stomach's on that side.
oh yes, and so
It reduces the chances of heartburn.
oh.
So basically, any backdraft that comes back up you won't be smelling it.
It is bad news, man. Like, I feel that if I go to bed right now and I put a couple farts under that blanket and I roll over, and like I roll over and it like breaks the seal and that gas comes into my face, I'll most likely wake up. Like,
Or
I'll
die.
wake up and just be like, "Yep, that is foul." I'll wake up cursing.
Wow, the gates of heaven are much easier to get to.
Am I dead? Did I die? Did my own stank kill me? Yes.
Would that be considered
Would it be
suicide?
suicide? Yeah, that's a good question. Hmm.
It's not something I would want to try, though. Hook it all up. Fish tank helmet. Tube. Strapped to your butt like it would be in like a Jackass. You killed yourself that way.
He just pooped. He pooped in it. That's the worst poop.
Yeah, that's fucking nasty. Oh. Well, I guess I'm eating ramen tonight. Ramen with a bunch of lettuce. Just because that's all I got.
Rometis.
Oh, I see what you did there. Sorry.
Yeah. I bought 20. In addition to buying 10 of the AKBCs, I also bought like 20 of these random like SKE48 photos. Because they had a concert in Utsunomiya last week, but I didn't have tickets for it. But they had a shop open, so after everyone that had tickets went in, they like just the randos come in and they could go and buy whatever
Goods.
they wanted to. So these are Tochigi exclusive. They have a little like thing here that says Tochigi concert 2015. So I could sell these for hot cash.
Sorry, guys, I didn't get the memo for blue. I'm sorry. I just realized.
You got a turquoise. That's kind of a bluish
Turquoise.
turquoise.
It's a turquoise. I
Oh,
say.
yeah, that turquoise is looking real nice.
That accent you just used, man, reminded me of the Family Guy, like foreigners who try to sound native.
Fuck it. That's the worst. That's the best thing about my job, I would say, is just the huge amount of like actual Japanese study time I've been putting in the last month and a half. Just got an hour a day almost of studying except for the weekends, but on the weekends I'm busy speaking Japanese and trying to get into people's clothing.
What's this for?
Oh, it's just a friend of mine's. Hey, those are really nice pants. Do you mind if I get in them?
It reminds me, there was like an article I saw where they're bringing back the panties in vending machines, but they're for your drink, like regular like coasters for your bottles, but they're shaped like panties.
Eh.
Weird.
Yep.
I don't feel like any of those drinks would. Well, most panties that I've seen in Japan would not keep a drink cool at all.
Yeah.
There's no like coolant or heat reduction, or there's no real. They're just lacy. They're probably foul smelling. It'd be like if I took my underwear off now and tried to use it to keep a drink cool. I wouldn't want to drink that drink anymore. I think the drink would melt.
Damn it, I forgot what I was gonna say.
This time as pervy coasters.
Shit, what was I gonna say?
This time in perfect coasters. They come in the gotcha capsules.
That's kind of weird. This little tiny panties that just sneak onto the bottom of a bottle.
It soaks up
Like,
all the condensation.
why? The worst part about all these things is how they like pick these fucking clearly little girl underwear. Like, they don't go for, if it's gonna be pervy, how come it can't be just like
It's leopard print.
adult pervy? The leopard print one is the only one that doesn't look like a 5-year-old wore them. The other two are, and they're so small too. It just makes me think that it's little girl underwear. That's making me grumpy. I can't look at that anymore.
You can't unsee it now, though.
I know, and it's just like that, and then the fart I just had. The whole situation's really shitty right now. Thanks. I saw that. I saw those motions. No, but it's just, oh god, fuck. It's just a bad time in my brain right now. Because I don't think I've breathed clean air for the last hour and a half. So I'm starting to get a little dizzy.
Sleep with your window open tonight.
I know. That does sound like a good idea. But like there's so many fucking bugs. Booyo, man. That's my bane at the moment. They're not in my apartment, but they're at all the schools I work at. And so if I go outside for gym or playtime with the children, I got a pair of shorts on, and I'm trying to teach these kids how to throw a ball really far because they're doing fucking track and field right now as a school thing for their sports day. And I go outside and I'm like giving these kids like javelin throwing techniques and like actual track and field advice. But it seems like it's like I'm a little too heated. I like track and field too much because I did it. And so these children who are just trying to have fun and don't want to run, so they pick the one sport that you don't have to run doing. I'm there and I'm like, no, your technique is not very good. And it's like, they're fucking 10 years old, Brian, chill. Is what I have to tell myself.
Fundamentals.
Yeah, no, I have to stop myself from being like, no, no, no. You got to think of it as like it's a leverage idea. So if let's say, and I'm like trying to like translate, like what's a catapult in Japanese? Fuck. If you think of your arm as a catapult, if the arm of the catapult is short, it will have less leverage than a longer armed catapult. And the same thing will be for you. You're bringing your arm in like a softball pitch. This isn't softball. This is ball nage. This is just throwing a ball. If you want distance, we don't care about speed. We want to go really far. You can become professionals if you just listen to me. And then they're like, we don't give a shit about this as much as you do, dude. And I'm like, you're right. I'm sorry. Just throw the ball. Just throw the ball and have a good time. Who cares? Who? No one wants to be good. You're gonna get a high five anyway. Go ahead. Suck.
Consolation, high fives.
Just getting grumpy. Oh, you know what? Go ahead, kid. Just suck. Just suck. If you want to suck, just suck. Have fun.
Just drop the ball at your feet. Same thing.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't, it's a throw for distance thing. I'm trying to teach you how to throw it farther. But fuck it. Yeah, just do your thing. You know what you're doing. It's a terrible mindset for an adult who teaches children.
So for a sports festival, it's red and white teams.
Yes.
Is that because the colors of Japan are red and white?
I would think so. And because their hat is just red and white.
Yeah, I don't know, like why those colors is why. But I think that's because it's the color of the flag.
Well, it's like maybe I believe so. It's like a whole country kind of thing.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I've seen those colors. I'm like, that just really seems random. Like usually you think maybe white and black or red and blue or something. Now I realize it. So my mind has been blown.
Yeah. Because they've got the walking down the street hats are always yellow. Or white helmets.
Yeah.
If they're riding bikes.
Well,
Yeah.
that's awkward.
Once it becomes gym class, they're either red team or white team. Do you go out and play like tag and stuff for gym class sometimes?
Not for gym class. I don't do any other class other than English, but I'll do like the Hirayasumi playtime.
Nice. I just go out there. If I have a free time and I see stuff going on, I'll jump up and be like, hey, can I go and have fun? And the Kyoto sensei is usually just like, yeah, dude, fuck it, go for it. So I just run outside. The other teacher's like, all right, Brian's here. He's like a amalgamation of strength and beauty all in one. Let's have him hang out with us.
Guys, I went to the sports festival yesterday morning. I watched it. It's pretty interesting. And they had me join in like the PTA. There's like the fruits basketball toss, where different like I was for representing fourth grade or whatever, and it basically was fruits basket. So everyone had like a little bandana thing and told them what fruit I was or whatever. So I was skyberry, and they said fruit, and then you go and throw balls up into this really high basket.
They're really high too.
Yeah, and it's like I fucking can't do that shit. Got a couple balls in now. Then they do premium fruits basket, and everyone goes like ape shit trying to throw it up there. And then like the kids on the MC, you know, they're like, give Matt Sensei a big round of applause, because I was like, I don't know, special guest or whatever.
Yeah. Give Matt Sensei a big round of applause for helping Skyberry.
Dun, 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 dun. And I'm like, yeah, I know, read.
Fruits basket, nice. One of the schools I'm at has a bunch of Dragon Ball Z boxes,
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like a box on a really high stick. There's a line that they have to stand behind, and they put all the boxes just like 20 meters away, and you just have this group of 100 kids just throwing yellow and red balls. It's like a war scene in a movie. Hold the line! You just see a bunch of just launching. The whole ground is just covered in red and white by the end of it. Not a single fucking ball in the boxes. But you know what? They tried, though. I love it. It's really fun to watch. But I got 4 schools that I got to work for, so I don't know which school to actually go to for the sports day, because they all plan the sports day on the same day.
Yeah, like one of mine had theirs last weekend. But I knew they were doing it, but they didn't really talk to me about it or anything. Also, like, there's no teacher that goes there, so I'm like, whatever. But then that following day is a day off because all the teachers have to work on there on Saturday.
Yeah.
We don't have to because we're LTs. But then that following Monday is day off.
Yeah. I work at 4 different schools, and so if I go to the sports days on the Saturday, that school is going to take Monday off, but I don't work at that school on Monday, so I'll have to work on the sports day and then still work. It'll be 6 days in a row of working, which I'm cool with because it's fun, but I don't want any schools to get butthurt because I didn't show up to their sports day, because they already fight over me. I've only been here for a month and a half. There's these weird conversations, like passive-aggressive, who's better conversations.
That's why, of course, they'll say that school when we talk to them.
No, I don't. I'm honest.
I get told, yeah, which do you like? Because I have 3 elementary, 1 junior high school. Like, which do you like more? Elementary, junior high school? I say elementary is funner. In junior high school, it's kind of really boring because it's all just a grammar and stuff. You don't really do games or any of that shit with them. I feel there's like less stress because there's like an actual like trained English teacher in the junior high school, so I don't really need to do as much work. Like, it's less prep work and stuff at the junior high school. Unless the teacher's like, hey, can you plan this entire lesson for this week for me? I'm like, okay. And then I go onto his website, Inglopedia. Do you know what that is?
No.
Yeah, it's basically, basically you can come up with like lesson ideas. Like, they have like games or activities and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's super cool. 'Cause at first, yeah, I'd plan all my stuff myself. But then I'm like, oh. Then I talk to the other LTs and I'm like, oh yeah, we use this website where you can get a bunch of materials and game ideas and stuff. I'm like, okay. Let's just go there, and then I print the stuff out. And I'm like, we're doing this, and they're like, oh, that sounds great, you're a genius. I'm like, thank you, I didn't make up this idea. I got it from this ALT website. I'm like, oh. But yeah. Alright. Well, anything else you want to talk about? Or should we call it?
Call it friendo.
Calling it friendo. See, I just posted a video review of Bloodborne on YouTube while we were recording / talking about this stuff.
On YouTube. That's
Be on the site. I post on the site too.
Whoa, no way!
It's like some meta shit.
You can watch
That's
that.
pretty cool. Hey, I was just about to post a Gotti Gotti blog. Hey!
Hey.
Yeah, since my days off are Monday, Tuesday, I was gonna write my 1-month review of Mito. With
Hey!
pictures and shit.
Oh my gosh! Hey, there's a whole lot of interesting things coming up real soon on Jabroni.
Yeah.
Y'all best, if you've survived the 2-hour conversation that we've had up until this
I
point,
think it's like
thank
an hour
you
and a half,
very much.
maybe.
Our devoted one fan, Tomi, thank you.
I don't think she's watching. Someone else.
No one's watching. Guy thought I looked like a potato, then he left.
He just wanted to say, "Look at that tater." Then he went to the grocery store.
He's like, oh, speaking of which, I need to go buy
What
some.
if actually the potato he was looking at was your face? That's why he was like, he looks like a potato.
Like the potato he's holding in his hand is like my head.
It's just you
Like the
making
little
a cool
dimples
face.
inside the potato. The eyes or whatever.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, everyone, you should check out JyaBroCast for more fun stuff.
Yeah.
Again, sooner or later.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm
next
trying
week.
to trying to be more active on it.
The three of us will hopefully be
Yeah.
meeting each other very soon.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah. So until next time.
Goodbye.